What's up, everybody? This is Greg Helbeck here, and welcome to this week's REI Weekly Success Lesson, right? This is the weekly lesson I teach every single week on real estate investing, on stuff I've learned from experience. So today's topic is going to be all about hard money lending and hard money investing, and how do you borrow hard money, basically. What is hard money? How does it work, etc. So if you get value from this video today, and you get value from my channel, please subscribe and like the video. It would really mean a lot to me. So if you're not familiar with me, my name is Greg Helbeck. I've bought and sold well over 130 houses. And my goal of these videos is to just bring the lessons that I've learned to you so you can watch it for free and get some value from it, right? So today I'm going to talk about hard money. What is hard money, right? A lot of people hear like, oh yeah, you got to get a deal and you got to get a hard money lender, this, that, and the other. So hard money, in a nutshell, is literally just a company that funds real estate deals, which means that they basically pay for your property. They give you a loan to buy the property, okay? And instead of having it be like a bank where you got to qualify with income and they look at all this other stuff, the hard money lender mainly looks at the value of the asset. So the decision on them to give you the money is generally based upon the purchase price you're paying for the house and really how much of a discount it is. Because at the end of the day, they're looking at the property for the most part. They're not generally just looking at the borrower, right? So when you go get a bank loan to live in a house, the bank is looking at you as a borrower and your ability to repay. When you get a hard money loan, they're looking at the property and your ability to make money on it. It's a commercial loan, right? So if you're going to get hard money, the company you're going to work with, and by the way, I recommend Kiavi. They're a great company. They're big. They're easy to work with. They're going to look at the value of the property. They're going to look at your experience, and then they're going to give you a certain, term sheet. So what is a term sheet? A term sheet is basically a document stating how much of the loan, how much of the purchase price they're willing to give you, right? They're going to look at the value of the property. So they're going to basically say, okay, this property could be worth $600. This investor's buying it for $300. They want to borrow $400 because it's the $300 purchase price plus the $100,000 repairs. We're willing to give them $350,000 total loan. Therefore, they're going to have to bring 50 grand to the table, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So at the end of the day, if you want to work with a hard money lender and you're brand spanking new, they are going to require you to put a lot more skin in the game. So normally when you're experienced and you know what you're doing and you've done deals and you can show the lender you've done deals, they're going to generally require you to put about 10% of the purchase price down into the loan, and then they'll give you the rest. So let's say you're buying a house for $200,000, okay? They'd be willing to, assuming the thing actually is a deal and it makes sense and they'll determine that on their own, they'll give you 180 grand, okay, which is 90% of the purchase, and then you got to bring the 20 grand, which is 10% of the purchase, to the table, plus the closing costs, plus fees. So at the end of the day, if you're going to bring 20 grand in the deposit, probably need to bring about 28 to the closing table, depending on what state you're in and closing costs and fees and everything like that. So they're going to put a majority of the money up. But what does this mean if you have no money? That means that you can't really get hard money if you have no money. So if you have no money and you want to get hard money, you're going to have to find someone to partner with you on the deal who's willing to bring that gap to the table, right? So the way I started in the business is I didn't use hard money. I saved a bunch of money. So the first time I borrowed hard money, I already had the money in my bank to fill the gap in between what they were going to give me and what I needed to close. So if you're brand new and you have no money and you want to borrow hard money, number one, you should probably not do that. You should probably wholesale the house. And number two, if you want to do that for some reason and the numbers make sense, you should find a partner, an investor who knows what they're doing, who has the money, who can basically step in and cover the gap that the lender's not willing to put down so you can do the deal and then you can work out some sort of a profit split. So when should you use hard money? That's my final, topic I'll make on this video is you should use hard money when you have enough experience and you have enough reserves to actually be able to get involved in a deal for about 6 months, because that's on average how long it will take to probably flip that house, right? So you got to have some experience, okay? You got to understand that you're going to have to bring some money down. And yes, sometimes they'll pay for the repairs, but generally when they even offer that, you pay the contractor up front and then the hard money lender reimburses you back. So you have to have that money to pay the contractor in order for the lender to bring you the money back or pay you the money back. So what I normally do is I don't even like to get involved with that crap. I just use my own money to pay for the contractor, and that's just easier. But if you don't want to do that, obviously you can front the money to the contractor and then have a lender pay you back. But anyway, long story short, to make this real 80-20, if you're going to use hard money, you got to understand you got to put some money down, especially if you're brand new. If you're experienced, you should expect to put about 10% down, which does add up over time. And the good thing about the hard money lenders is if you work with the right company who has your best interest at heart, they're not going to give you the money unless they think you can make money. So let's say you bring a deal to a hard money lender and the hard money lender is like, this thing doesn't make any sense. They're not going to give you the loan, which is a good sign because that means it's probably not a good deal to begin with. So that's hard money in a nutshell. I hope you got value from this video. If you did get value, if you could subscribe and like the video, that'd be great. If you're interested in getting coached by me potentially, go to bookacallwithgreg.com. That way you can sign up for a free 15-minute consultation, absolutely free. Bring your questions, here to happy to answer them. And that's that. So it's bookacallwithgreg.com. If you're interested in doing deals with me in my local markets, New York and Delaware, email greg@velocityhousebuyers.com with the subject line deals, and we can talk about how we can work together and JV deals, or you can wholesale me deals. And if you're interested in becoming a direct mail ninja on how to do direct mail systematically and strategically, go to directmailclass.com, sign up for my direct mail training, and I will see you in the next video.